Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Ozone Skyblock Reborn 2, episode 21. Today, we finally jump into hostile neural networks so we can start getting Nether stars on demand, those simulations, instead of having to actually fight the Wither. We got the whole system set up and started running with our predictions. This is going to be huge for us going forward. Hit that like button and subscribe if you enjoy watching me add even more automation mods to the base, or if you're excited to see me slowly remove all the dangerous grinding from this game. Let's jump into this episode and see how hostile neural networks turned out. All right, guys. Today I crushed some obsidian up. It was very much we just took it through a stack mail, the same stack mail that we have setting over here. I took a stack of it through. I took a stack of diamonds, got them enriched, put them through the metallurgic infusers, well, 8 of them, and have a stack of refined obsidian dust. As I remember, I hope you guys remember from previous episode, where I wanted to get some refined obsidian done up, and that is because we wanted to get this deep learner and module framework started. I remember we already had the 2 module frameworks. We just needed this deep learner here. And one of the ways of getting it is by, you know what? What? Why did I? You know what? I'm not going to complain. We can get the refined obsidian through the productive metalworks foundry right here, which means we save so much time and effort on this, on getting this prepped. All right, so one of the reasons why I wanted this is a deep learner. I need sediment glass. So we go in here, type SED for sediment, which we get in the underground. Is it glass or glass paint? Glass paint. So I need 6 of them. All right. We go to the get this stuff done up. We get our sediment glass here. Occasionally you have to do that, collect levels. Super easy. But wanted some there we go. Now we get the deep learner. All right. So now we have the deep learner. We have the module frameworks. The reason behind this is I will be needing a lot of wither stars here. So what we were going to do is take some wither skulls, some soul sand, and we're going to go kill some withers with our deep learner and our module framework. I know. You guys are like, we already know how this works. Well, I'm explaining it for those that don't. I set this here. We right click the module framework on the wither before it explodes because, you know, might as well. We'll put this in here. And we're going to hold this in our offhand. And the reason why we do that is if you see up there, it says 6 remaining. It's a faulty module. We have to kill 6 withers for it to no longer be faulty. more withers we kill, the higher level the module becomes, and it makes it so much easier. Alright. There we go. So you see now it says 5, so I think we can do, what, 3 at one time? Alright, yeah, we can do 3 at a time. I know you guys really are probably not interested in watching me kill withers, so I'm going to do this off screen here for a little bit till we get the module framework done up. And when I come back, we'll start on the other 2 items we need to progress on this mod. And with that, we have the basic model. All right. So now we need a few other items. A ender crafter. What's that, dimensional shards that just got? Look like dimensional shards. Huh. Don't know where I got those at. We need quite a few of these eyes of ender. All right, we need 5 of these. So let's make 5 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Doesn't matter, we're gonna need all of them. All right. We have the Ender Crafter machine. Now we need 8 of these, so we need 4 times 4, 16 of these. So 15 more of these. Simple, easy recipe. I'm hoping we have enough ice ender. Yeah, we should have enough ice ender. All right, we got our 8 of those. The other thing we're going to need is a flux crafter, which is redstone ingots, which are pretty much these guys. So we need 20, if I'm not mistaken, in total. All right. And jump down here to this guy, put all 20 in here. Get our redstone ingots. All right. And come back up here. Nope. Stop flying. Make one of these flux crafters. And a flux alternator. I must have made more than I needed. All right. Now, where we're at with this mod, we need to make the following things. We need a loot fabricator and a simulation chamber. The simulation chamber should be the easiest one for us to get because we have this nether gold right here. I am going to take a few moments. Actually, we need a total of 12 of these guys. 12 of these guys. So 10 more. Oh my god. Do we... Oh man, do we have enough of the nether? Right. No, we do not. Yeah, we need this simulation chamber first anyway. So let's make that first. We need one of these, 6 of those, a insulation glass. Must have been my previous playthrough that I had that. Okay. Oh. There we go. We just grabbed one of those iron. We need 2 pieces of glass. Yeah, it must have been my last playthrough that we automated these. Because I remember just recently automating them. So must have been the last playthrough that we were doing. All right, so we're going to get the insulation glass here. We now need the flux stars here, which is redstone. Those redstone ingots that we had. We need 4 of these guys. And another star. All right, we did kill 6 of those withers for a reason. To pretty much make our automation foolproof. Okay. I am going to set these guys right like so on this. Should be within range. And what we do is another star here. And this right here. And we'll see this bar. We'll see this bar here. Oh, no, it needs to be flux star, which is gold. Yes, I pay attention to the requirements. I was just testing to see if you guys did. No, guys, give me a moment. There we go. We see that. We see all of those producing the purple smoke that they do. We need this, and we need it for the simulation chamber. All right, there we go. We have this now. The simulation chamber is one of the next items we need. We also need at hostel. We're gonna also need some prediction matrices. I'm just putting that on the list right now, just so we know. All right, so we set this down. We can set these guys up. They don't require power. 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Simulation chamber, we should be able to do that. And now all of those are producing the purple mystical smoke. We see that the bar is progressing here. So while that is doing that, let's go up here and make some prediction matrices. We're going to want at least a good 32 of these guys to start off with. We will definitely be making more of them as we go along. We just need this to finish crafting. Right. And there we go. We got the simulation chamber. We'll set it right here. And what we're going to need is we're going to take the wither module out of this. We're going to shift click it in here. We can see that it is in here. It's going to cost us 2,560 FE per tick to run this. So what we do is we'll run this for multiple times, and then we'll get a prediction. Since it did fail, all we got was the generalized ender prediction. We're waiting for the wither prediction. I will return once we get one of those. After a little bit, here we got our wither prediction module. We got the rest of the stuff that we needed: a netherite ingot, some obsidian. There, we're gonna need a couple more netherites here. I just remembered this. 1, 2, 3. We're gonna change that farm here shortly because, well, with this ability here, we'll be able to do a lot more. And get just the particular loots we want. Yeah. I knew this was gonna happen. We're gonna need. I did this so we could do that many. We want loot fabricators. We need a total of 5 of these, or 6. It was 6. Insulated glass we have. The next thing is this netherite gold, which is we take that to make the netherite iron, make certain netherite gold. And the last item we need is an ender core, which is one of these casings. We just need 2 of you guys. All right. One of these eyes, which is a casing. And a tiny basic capacitor, which is copper alloy, which is copper and iron, or copper and silicon. So we need 2 silicons, or 4 silicons, and some copper. Go 4 of those as well. We need at power, we need that casing. Oh, we do have a tiny already here. I don't know what I just tossed that was there. I don't remember what I just tossed that was right there. And an Eye of Ender, which I forgot to grab while I was upstairs. But so easy for us to make down here. Oh, we need the rod. I've just realized I have not reattached the rod to it. All right. There we go. Let that power up. Let that keep up the power. All right. So, think we have everything now for this loot fabricator. Okay. We can click loot fabricator. Yes. Okay. So we're just waiting for this to process and get done. Out of the 32, we got a total of 3 wither predictions. So that's not all that great, but we did get a bit of this generalized ender, which can give us stuff like chorus fruit, endstone super easy, a few other things. It gives us this chaos conglomerate later on. All right, just waiting for this to get done here. I know, guys, it just seems very rushed. There we go. We got the loot fabricator. We can set this right here. All right. This is going to get power. We can put in this, and it will make us nether stars. So we no longer have to fight the wither to get nether stars. All right, so that was what this was all about, was just so we could get unlimited wither stars, or nether stars at a easy rate. We also have the ability now to turn this into something else in the next episode. We're going to still keep it as a mob farm, but not the type of mob farm your guys are going to be used to. So if you like this episode, hit that like button. If you dislike this episode, go right ahead, hit that dislike button. Tell me what you did. So down at the bottom, if you enjoyed this week of episode, let me have a subscribe from you guys if you haven't done so yet. And until next time, later, Gators.